Nate Pearson has been a major storyline for the Blue Jays over the last 3 springs. This year, he appears to have become the forgotten man. Welcome again to our Toronto Blue Jays News Today channel. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss anything. In a recent article, the Toronto Star argues that the Jays would challenge that assessment because no one is writing off the 26-year-old right-hander just yet. Teams simply do not turn down an arm capable of throwing 100 miles per hour, especially when that velocity is accompanied by a wipeout slider. The results haven't been there for a guy who was once regarded as one of baseball's top prospects, but his ceiling is still high. The only question is whether the Florida native will ever be healthy enough to realize his full potential. Pearson is not really competing for a job this spring, with different expectations than in previous years. He's just trying to get back on the club's radar and be considered as one of its first replacements. That's a far cry from a few years ago, when Pearson was expected to step right in and become a frontline starter for the Jays. The Jays would be happy if he established himself as someone who can be relied on from the bullpen this spring. Pearson has suffered enough injuries during his brief career to fill a medical journal. On his way to the majors in 2018, he was hit by a comebacker and fractured his right forearm. His best season came the following year, when he advanced through 3 minor league levels while posting a 2.30 ERA in 25 starts. Pearson appeared poised to lead the Jays staff alongside veteran Hyunjin Ryu in 2020 until a flexor strain kept him out of camp for the majority of it. The term celebration refers to a celebration of the end of a period in which a person's life is celebrated in some way. He strained his groin in 2021, which developed into a sports hernia that required surgery. He only pitched 36 innings in total between the lower leagues and the leagues that year, and it was the same in 2022 when he missed a lot of time due to a case of mononucleosis and a lat muscle injury. Pearson's luck hasn't been on his side for a long time. So, before the Jays decide to rely on him again, the former first-round pick must demonstrate his ability to stay healthy. Pearson will return as a reliever for the time being, and is expected to begin the season at AAA Buffalo. During the offseason, Pearson decided to pitch in the Dominican Winter League. He appeared in 12 games, each lasting 1 inning, and did not allow an earned run while striking out 16 batters. The opponents were not as good as those he will face in the majors, but that is unimportant to the Blue Jays. They only cared about a healthy Pearson putting up innings. There are bound to be some Blue Jays fans who are sick of hearing the same old story. Some may even believe it's past time for the Jays to move on. That would be extremely short-sighted because, even though expectations have been reduced, the talent screams potential star. Pearson's career may never come together, but until they do, the Jays will give him every opportunity to work his way back. Do you think Pearson can still make it? Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share, or like the video. Thank you, and until next time.